So, I want to talk about Abdullah Mason real quick because I was watching Mill City Boxing. I was watching one of his lives with Floyd Schofield Sr. and Jr. They was up there. They was kind of discussing Abdullah Mason, a potential fight with Abdullah Mason. And they claim that Abdullah Mason, he need to step up and fight somebody. I don't know. I think Abdullah Mason, his record, he's somewhere like up in the, I think he's approaching the teens. I think he may have about 15 fights. I gotta double check, man. I should have checked before I made the video, but I'm making this off the cuff. They claim also that he's not really a person that could really take a punch. They said they sparred him and he had to stop Floyd Schofield from hitting him so hard. This is what Floyd Sr. said. Now, I've read in the comments, other people are saying that Abdullah Mason and Floyd and Kid Austin never sparred, so I don't know what to believe. But this is what Floyd Schofield Sr. is saying. So he's saying Abdullah Mason is chinny. This is his words. But do you kind of agree with the fact that Abdullah Mason should probably have some step-up fights by now? It's without a doubt that the kid is nice. He looked nice. We've seen it before. A lot of times dudes to be looking promising, and then when they get in the ring with somebody with that heat or somebody that ain't in there, that's not in there to lay down, that's a vet or something like that, or that's in there to not play no games, sometimes it go different. Now, sometimes these fighters need stuff like that. They need the adversity. They need the trouble. That's a good thing for a lot of up and coming fighters. They need something like that. But what I'm saying is sometimes, man, they can't fight through stuff like that, because they've been given a lot of padded, fighters to pad their records. I'm not saying that's the case with Abdullah Mason, but just saying there may be some truth to that. But in my opinion, do I think Abdullah Mason is can beat Floyd Schofield? I think I talked about this already. Here's my take on Floyd Schofield Jr., man. I think he is he looks strong, bro. He's a strong dude. He looked real strong. He looked like he could hurt somebody. He's muscular. Look at the kid. He looks solid, bro. And also he looked like a diamond in the rough. Like if he's polished the right way, he could be a serious motherfucker out here in these boxing streets, man. Especially 135. But I think Abdullah Mason gets him from what I see from both of them. I think Mason gets him. I think he got more skill set, I think, than Kid Austin. This is my opinion, but they do have a point that we don't know how good Abdullah Mason chin is yet. We don't. And he could be lying. He could be telling the truth. You know what I mean? But what if it's one of them things where Floyd Schofield and Abdullah Mason do fight, and Abdullah Mason styling on him in the ring, and then out of nowhere Floyd hit him with something, and then what if it's like jelly legs and lights out from there? Like, that shit can happen, bro. But we don't know yet, man, because we never saw them in the ring, so we don't know. We need to see them in the ring first for something like that to happen. So on a flip note, Floyd Sr. act like Kid Austin been fighting the best competition. He ain't really been mixing it up with that much tough comp either. So I think that's kind of strange for Floyd Sr. to say that when you ain't really seen Kid Austin in there with nobody that was real dangerous. So it's the same thing. He making it seem like Floyd is up there with like Devin Haney and tanking them dudes like that. He's not there yet, but he's moving along. But my thing is, if you're gonna say Abdullah Mason, he got to fight tough competition. Same thing goes for Kid Austin. He got to fight some competition too. And shoot, Kid Austin got less fights than Abdullah Mason, I think. Let me pull it up right now. I'm right here. Let me pull it up while I'm on the phone. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Let me type in box rec before I get off this. I like doing stuff like this. Do it the rebel way. You know what I'm saying? Box Rec. Abdullah Mason. It says here that Abdullah Mason is, I know I was right. It says he's 15-0. It says he's 15-0. 13 knockouts. He's 15-0 with 13 knockouts, man. So, yeah, Abdullah Mason, you know, if you can see that. Yeah, he's 15-0 with 13 knockouts. I don't know if I can see that. And Kid Austin. So Abdullah Mason's knockout ratio so far is 86%. And Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield, Floyd Schofield, his record. Oh, I'm sorry, Floyd. My bad, young homie. I thought Floyd Schofield's record was, you know, somewhere like 10-0. I thought it was something like that before it was, but he is 17-0 with 12 knockouts. So he got some good power too. So that's Floyd Schofield. That's his record, right? So they right up there with each other, man. And like I said, you look through his resume, he ain't really fought nobody. You can't say that Abdullah Mason ain't fighting nobody when you ain't fighting. He ain't really fought no names yet either. See what I'm saying? So yeah, but there's some truth. There's some. I mean, it was deemed to be true. You know what I mean? With a little bit of what Floyd Sr. is saying, you know, Abdullah ain't fought no big names yet. That's true. But neither has your son. And we don't know about the Chinny thing. We don't know. We ain't seen Floyd. We haven't seen him and Floyd fight, so we don't know if Floyd smokes him. And we haven't seen Abdullah Mason with no heavy hitter really cracked him real good on his chin yet, which is true. But you know, according to Floyd, and Floyd that's his son, so he gonna rally for his son. We can't be mad at that. But man, he got so much faith. He really got confidence. His son smoked everybody at 135, man. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We just got to find out how it turns out, man. We should be seeing them fighting, though, man. I would love to see Abdullah Mason versus Kid Austin, man. That should be something that's on the horizon, you know. But we'll see how it goes, man. Because these are not two fighters that's like on Turkey Al-Sheikh's radar where you can just make a fight just like that. These dudes is on something. They're on these, you know, they top ranked fighters and whoever else they're the people that is promoting them. They got to deal with all of that other stuff. The money and who's the A side and who's the B side and all. They got to deal with all that stuff, man. You know, so that's kind of stuff that's hurting boxing that they got to sift through all of that and for us to see a fight like that. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think, man. Do you think Abdullah Mason is about time for him to step it up? And do you think Floyd Schofield beats Abdullah Mason if they were to fight right now? Who are you picking, Floyd Schofield or Abdullah Mason? Me personally, I'm going with Abdullah Mason. From what I see so far with Abdullah Mason, very talented. We just got to see how you take a punch. You know, that's it. But that's my take on it. Let me know how you feel. It's Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. And I'm off this.